What's up, guys? So finally I'm going to give you guys my Grind My Gears Volume 2. Definitely feel free to comment down below about things that really grind your gears. I certainly would love to have some more material to rant on. I have definitely been wanting to do these on a more regular basis. It's just apparently when I rant, I get a little bit crazy, so I've had to do some chopping up here and some editing to make this presentable for people. So without further ado, guys, here is my Grind My Gears Volume 2. You know what really grinds my gears? Cursing. Okay? So, I am the worst fucking person to ever fucking cuss in their entire fucking life. But I can't help the way I was raised. My entire life I've been around this cursing since 2 to 100. I will be around it every day of my life. Most radio stations are cursing now. Everything in between. So when I show my videos to my parents or to some of the elderly, I'm gonna get in trouble for that one. The older generation, some of them feel that I am cursing too much. Now, for the sake of this video, I will bleep them just to make a point. But yeah, I'm a terrible cursor. It comes out constantly, and I seem to not be able to stop it. For the future, I'm going to try to work on that a little bit, just to make sure to say I gave it my 100% try, but let's be perfectly honest, everybody cusses. You know what else really grinds my gears? When someone comes up to you and asks you a question, but the only reason they're asking is so that they can talk about themselves. For example, you come in and you open the door for a friend or something. They come into the house and they ask you, "Oh, hey, how's it going?" You say, it's good. And before you can even finish your fucking sentence, they're like, "Oh man, I just had the craziest day. So I went to the store and did..." Fucking fuck you. You don't come in just to talk about yourself. You wait and let me tell you about me if you're gonna ask me about me. Don't fucking ask me a question just for me to talk about you. That's not what you're asking questions for. If you want to talk to me, make it a balanced conversation, not just all about you, you dick. You know what else really grinds my gears? I'm super late on this one, but the Super Bowl rules, not even the Super Bowl rules, the NFL rules are the stupidest I've ever seen in my life. So, as most people figured out this year, in pros, whenever they go to overtime, you literally flip the coin. Whoever gets it gets ball first. They get the ball. They get to attempt to score. If they score, it's game over. No one else gets to try, nothing. It doesn't matter who had the ball last or any fucking thing at the end of the fourth quarter. You flip another fucking coin, and if you get it, you win. That's bullshit. How the fuck is that fair? At what point is it that that's like playing basketball, but only one person gets to possess the ball one time, and then if they score, then it's over. Do you know how pissed people would be if you didn't have those first 4 quarters? If you wouldn't play the first 4 quarters that way, why the fuck would you play a fifth when you're... No, just no. NFL, look at me. No, why would you ever do that? Half the reason I won't watch the fucking pros is because of that. College, at least it's legit. Like, everybody gets a turn. It's you have every opportunity to do it right. Anyway, that just fucking drives me crazy. You know what else really grinds my gears? Anyone, and I do mean anyone, who says that there is no such thing as a stupid question. Are you kidding me? Teachers will say that to children to encourage them to ask questions. That I can understand. I mean, you're saying that to make sure that if they don't understand, they're going to ask a question. But once you get to a certain age, that changes pretty drastically. There is most certainly some stupid questions you can ask. I'll give you an example. My buddy and I are at Walmart. This guy's arm in a sling. He fell off a go-kart, hurt his arm. Well, the uh, the person at the register, as we're checking out, decides to ask them, "Oh, did you hurt yourself?" My friend literally looks at her and says, "No, no, I'm just wearing it for style." Um, just stupid shit like that. Like when you were asking something to be completely obvious for no fucking reason. Why? Why even say that? I realize maybe you're using it as like an icebreaker or something like that, but just don't. Just especially in situations like that where if you see somebody in a fucking sling, yes, they clearly have fucked up something. There is no need to ask them about it. They understand that already. They have been living like this for fucking 2 months. I'm pretty sure they realize that they have hurt themselves. We don't need your fucking 2 cents. Shut up. Now this last part, I have been fighting myself on. I've remade this part I don't know how many times, but it pisses me off to no end. And that is this whole victim culture bullshit that is today's age. I swear that anymore, if you say a word about anything in any kind of negative light, it is now considered like harassment, where we are just baby feeding grown adults. Why? Apparently we're just all too soft and cuddly to deal with any hards of the world. For 10,000 years, people have been living outside. In the last 2 centuries, we've managed to, make life a futuristic view, and now we're all just too weak to deal with any of the natural rules of the world. God, there were so many this year. The Starbucks cup, that was stupid. People tripping balls about some Trump said back in like the 80s when he's sitting in a locker room with a bunch of chicks. I don't give a fuck who you are. If you have ever been around a group of fucking guys, just guys hanging out, you have said some shit. Okay? Now, you probably didn't mean it, or you probably said some shit that would have been fucked up to anyone else's ears. But when you're bullshitting, as Trump said, locker room talk, then you say some shit. Okay? So, anyone who says that they haven't is a fucking liar. Let's say a woman. You gonna tell me that when you just around the girls, you don't say some shit? Like, you might not mean it, and you might just be joking, but you said it. So, don't give me that bullshit. Alright, guys, that was Grind My Gears Volume 2. So I definitely want to get a lot more of these out. I certainly would like you guys to comment down below on some things that are grinding your gears. Certainly we'll try to throw some of those out there in the next one. If you can, please like and subscribe. Share this video as much as possible. Certainly can use the exposure if at all possible. Once again, guys, I just want to say thanks for sticking around with me. I know it's been a very long in between for each video, but we're moving right along now. I'm definitely in a position where I can do this a lot more. So if you like it, please give me a thumbs up down there, and like I said, leave your comments on your what's grinding your gears down below. Thanks, guys. This is Matt signing out.